Yet, and I will started using the stuff on my nails that's supposed to stop it from breaking up. So far it seems to kind of work pretty well, especially since before I put it on, my thumbnail was starting to split, like right between there, like on the edge. I did have to put some stuff on the end, and it does wear off there first. So this morning I had to put it on again on the tip of my nails. Lucky has learned how to turn on his cat toy. Ouch. And all is good there. Chris is doing schoolwork, and I have shit to do, so this is probably going to be really short. Setting up, meeting up with one of his new little friends, and Chris makes friends pretty easily. Personally, I think it's, sometimes things don't work out. But Chris is very friendly. Especially, he likes going up to random people and saying hi. That is more of a cultural thing, I think, because I was the same way whenever we came out here, because that was just something that you did back east. That was just something that you did, and then I learned not to. And I'm actually pretty shy about approaching people, but that early on stuff, I think that did help, because I'm still shy. But and there are still situations, like, I can't go up and ask somebody for something, but I could say hi to them. And sometimes that's all you need to do to start a conversation. Like, some people just start one with you if you say hi to them. I think that does help. And sometimes it's just the icebreaker that you need too. But I think that is just culturally different, because in Arizona, people don't really do that. They just look at you funny. But people that are from out of state will be like, "You're from out of state, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've been here since I was little, but yeah." And then Chris, he'll just be like, "Hi!" He'll say hi to every person, like, that works at Walmart that he sees. Hi! I'll say hi to people in the store and all this. And, sometimes he's more bent on saying hi to everybody than others, but it's adorable. Did have to tell him, though, not to turn around and tell me embarrassing things in the store, though. Like, if you don't want the world to say it, say it. No, say it at home. I'm not gonna say it, because it kind of crosses a line. Kid's hitting puberty. He hasn't hit some of the more serious things in puberty yet, but I found out why he freaked out whenever I asked, whenever I said something about things being different and funny. Just being a little weird. It wasn't what I was referring to. But it was another one I probably should have thought about. He's not really hit the point, where things are happening that way, but hair is growing in places, and he was apparently a little bit freaked out about that. Like, no, it's normal. Talk to your dad. Just keep it clean. You're good. It's okay. It's normal. Everybody goes through puberty. He's a little young for this, though, so he can't really sit down and have the same talk with him. We can have some of that talk, but there's some of it he won't understand, because he's 8. And he's not supposed to. And there is some, that, kids aren't stupid. There is some that you can talk about them with, or that you can talk about a certain way. But to have the more serious talk, they need to be a little bit older than 8. Like, the kid barely even understands, like, can even comprehend the concept of sex. So, having the talk is something that he misconstrues. As he still thinks that, like, it's peeing in somebody, okay? Oops. But he does know, like, but then he, like, that kind of slips his mind, because that's kind of, like, incomprehensible, you know, because we told him that it's not really that, and that he'll understand whenever he's older. So we just call it adult hugs, because that's simpler. Or adult things. Because it just tells him, don't go in our bedroom. You know, it's a way that we reference it without outright saying, you guys were having sex. Like, and it's not like there's a lot of cause for that. It's more or less, we'll be talking and trying not to say exactly what we were doing at X time the night before, and he'll just be like, adult things, huh? You know, we get called out sometimes. So, it's a good way of putting it without making us turn the color of fresh apples or tomatoes or maraschino cherries. Lucky learned how to set off that toy, and I'm watching this. I already said that he learned how to set it off. If I could edit, I would totally edit out that repeat, but I can't because I don't have the software. And if I had the skills to make the software, I would. Because that's what I do with everything that I can't afford. If I know how to make it, I will. So, yeah. The ball is actually pretty interesting. Like, he likes it better off, but sometimes he turns it on. It's like cat TV in a toy. We're gonna have to get a new feather for it soon, though, because he did actually get a couple feathers off. I will say at that point, the feathers didn't even last a month before they started coming off, so this thing is definitely made to come apart. And it's pretty telling that they actually sell the feather pieces to put on it. And I'm like, I'm probably just gonna hot glue some feathers in there. That's how I'm gonna handle this. I'm just gonna hot glue some more feathers in that thing and reattach it. That's what I'm gonna do whenever it needs it. They might be a different color feathers,